Yeah. Hey, this that special sauce. Spill that drip, I wipe it off. $1 million worth of game. Can't feel that I work too hard. Poetry on these songs.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Dope Boy Diesel. We back here in the motherfucking Doja room to all my stoners, hippies, and hip hop enthusiasts. Yeah, it's going down this morning. I'm not even about to lie to you. So I had to hop in here. You know, I did have some topics lined up. Was gonna get in here anyway, but this just made me, put a little extra pep in my steps. So we got Remy Ma and Papoose crashing out on each other this morning. I don't understand. I guess I kind of get the timeline. You know what I'm saying? But they just been straight crashing out. Let me just hold on. First, I want to get to these. I want to get to these tweets because it's a lot going on. It's a lot to digest right here, right now. Because I woke up to Papoose going off, and since then it's just been a complete back and forth. So let me just hop into exhibit number one. Well, first we had I think Remy was going off first this morning, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think Remy was going off first this morning, and it's a little crazy. I guess because she started posting some text messages between him and Clarissa Shields. And for y'all who don't know who Clarissa Shields is, she's a boxer, basically. Just leave it at that. So all I'm gonna say, wait, I would be remiss if y'all niggas want to know who Clarissa Shields is. Hold on, let's just look at this real quick. This is who Clarissa Shields is, nigga. Remy, I'm just telling you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look.
He petty for going to go get himself a boxer.
Wait. Not only did she beat up your little side piece, nigga, he got a shorty. He got a shorty that's gonna whoop your ass.
That's why he's petty.
Not only did he beat up your little side piece, he got a whole shorty that's gonna whoop your ass. Like, oh, I ain't gonna hold you. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we get down to this, and I woke. This is what I woke up to. He says, sad to say that Remy Ma is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly. Now I finally moved on. She's playing the victim. I have requested a divorce numerous times. She rather clout chase on social media. Then handle this like civilized adults. I did not want to do the social media foolishness for the sake of my 6-year-old baby. She has to go to school. As you can see, I remain quiet through this all. Which I can give it to from my knowledge. I can give it to him. This nigga has never said shit. Now, since the beginning, I thought Remy Ma and Papoose was solid. You know what I'm saying? We thought they was one of the black pillars. It's like I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce is the only motherfuckers standing at this point. They the only motherfuckers left because all of this black love.
They may not be because it seems like they're getting taken down too. Like, just there's no representation for black love no more. This is crazy.
I mean, yeah, I thought all of that shit was cool with them, but then this shit happened, right? We got this.
This ain't no regular female, my nigga. That's his wife. Knocking you off compared to what he could have did to you. Nigga, that was life. And you ain't know the deal.
Now, Geechi Gotti, if y'all don't know what happened here, this is when this nigga basically put the whole shit on blast and basically put it out to the mainstream media, and this shit blew up all over, the Shade Room, Locked In Hollywood, whatever. All of the blog sites caught wind of this shit, and this shit caught fire. And we basically started looking at this shit like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, we thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, we thought everything was good. We thought everything was cool. And comes to find out once he gets into this and he just completely like just roast the both of them. Like, I don't want to say on the behalf of Papoose, but he just completely calls out Remy Ma and I guess the shit that she had going on. And we didn't really get a rebuttal back from Remy Ma or Papoose since this moment. But I just want to get into some of the shit that he was saying, because he just, bro, this he just ethered the whole room with this one. She know it's coming.
Knocking you out compared to what he could have did to you. Nigga, that was right. And you not off the hook either. If you gon' cheat, at least cheat with a nigga that can fight. Right. You know this ain't right. You know this ain't right. Come on, y'all know this ain't right.
He put on Lizzie.
Y'all know this ain't right. Remy, you are up here supporting the victim. You done had 6 chrome events. 6 chrome events. Papoose was at all of them. How come he ain't at this one? Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. Why he ain't at this one? Why we ain't in New York? Why we ain't in New York? Because the last time there, your husband punched on him. So you actually brought it to where he more comfortable at. So if he did decide to show up, this weirdo had an ups on him.
He was going crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, wait, what? Like, yo, when I first heard this was like, I don't know. I think this was almost like a year ago this shit came out.
So if he do show up, he can have an ups on him. Man, you fell for real. I hope that I'm really saying your home, your child don't feel. How can you support him? How can you protect the nigga that showed he couldn't protect you? It's wild for real. This nigga's a chump. This nigga's a chump. You know he ain't got the heart, fool. Fucking a nigga bitch when you ain't got hands ain't even a smart move.
And I'm not gonna lie, we never even heard homies. We never watched the full battle, nigga. This is all of that. This is all black people heard.
You wanna know what's so crazy?
We didn't need to hear shit after this, nigga.
It's him saying like you ain't got no hands just for Papoose to go get somebody with hands. That didn't age well.
Yeah, that's. I mean, he's talking to homie right here because basically, Papoose beat him up.
That's Papoose, the point. Like,
and it's like, it's like, damn, son. Like, he was going. That's why I was like, wait, how the fuck be all late to the party? Like, yeah, these niggas act like, yeah, I don't know. He just exposed everything with this shit. Like,
but if I was him, I would have been like Bourbon Hitman, and you would have been the one I talked to. Oh, what you got? Like, I don't give a fuck if you fucking this nigga. Just tell him stop screwing the business. If niggas found out you was fucking the help, that could really ruin your image. We talking Barack and Michelle, Pap and Rem. Nigga, that's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love. You think that y'all marriages still have to go through them stages? Every interview, he showed his admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. That nigga held you down in prison for 6 years.
And this is when people started, even I seen females looking at Remy kind of crazy, like, because as far as it came down, and we know the normal tactics and shit like that, but there was nothing that you could really say about the nigga Papoose, because it was like, well, what is your reasoning behind this? Like, why would you do this to this nigga? Like, as far as we all know, this nigga just been holding it down. So this shit had everybody looking at Remy Ma full crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely wasn't. I wasn't expecting this. This shit just came left one day, like just like today, just came left, like out of nowhere, nigga. Like, I don't know that he really went in on these niggas, and it was just crazy how this nigga just and she just taking it. She just taking it straight face. It's like she can't say shit.
Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how his woman the greatest. Nigga, he knows you been out of prison for 6 years. I know it was nice, he cried big tears. He still about you by the biggest accomplishment, front row giving you big tears. Man, y'all got a beautiful baby girl who oh so amazing. You'd be damned if you lose you to this bozo with braces. Hey, the world ain't never supposed to know what you and me going through. But this nigga behind closed doors running his mouth like a hoe supposed to do. Got niggas making blogs and YouTube. People arguing in the comments if those posts is true. Cause them TMZ and shame on outlets, they only know you. Listen,
He's breaking her down, son. Like, oh my god.
they only know you. Listen, he took you out to the best foods. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best foods. And he be damn to see you get stepped to by a nigga he socked out and stood over like a step He took you out to eat the best foods. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best mood. You ain't knocked him out because he be damn to keep seeing you get stepped to by some nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool. If you think he didn't love you, you gonna put up with all of this shit, yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch.
Oh man. So oh my god, like, so that just like basically that just basically flipped the whole perception of this relationship on its head when that came out. And since then, I don't know about you, but I haven't really heard a rebuttal from Remy Ma or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually, you know, you would get somebody come in to clear the air, or, you know what I'm saying, speak more on that. But we haven't really heard her come back since until today, basically. So I just want to go into some of the shit she was saying, because I guess this is how it all started. She
Who
said,
is she talking to over here in these messages?
so this looks like this is Papoose. This is her talking to Papoose.
Okay.
It says, but that's okay. We are human beings. No human is going to be able to report they ever move. You see nothing wrong with that. She said, you take accountability. You are the one who is married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safe or communicate you fell asleep in the Sprinter. He said, after the office, I'm going to the Christmas party at the office. The CEO asked me to come last week. You don't know that, do you? She said, Pap, I don't care. You don't have to tell me nothing. So then I don't know what these messages are
Well,
supposed
that's
to
weird because
like,
how
I don't
you
know what
saying to someone, well, the first message is you're indicating saying that why can't you tell me your whereabouts in a way you can't even tell me you're tired or you're falling asleep. Then he actually does exactly what you want, and then you get a response saying I don't care. That is true narcissism. I'm telling you, I've been
But
through stuff like this, and it's meant to confuse the heck out of you. It's like no matter what you do, never will make sense to them, and they're always gonna be the victim.
that's what I'm saying. I don't really get what these messages have to do with the actual posts. Because she says Papoose dumbass fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa Shields,
Mm.
laying in my house. He refuses to leave. This bitch supposed to be a
It's y'all
world
house
champion
together.
a
Y'all married.
boxer, and get gets and get scary ass hung up. And her, I guess she meant her scary ass hung up as soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling everything. Oh, baby girl, you not the only one. Oh, okay. I guess she wanted to blow up the spot, just to be like, yeah, you ain't the only bitch she fucking with. It's kind of, I don't know, it's weird. Then she said, this lady Clarissa Shields and that sorry ass publicity team been putting out fake stories on me every day to make me look bad and him look like God's gift for too long. I begged Papoose to put out something to stop the narrative, and he kept telling me just stay quiet, that's the best thing to do. Well, I'm tired. Oh, and I'm tired. And oh, wait, what? Well, I'm tired. Oh, and he said he would never fuck you because you're ugly, but don't worry. I saw everything now. The world gonna see it since you so tough. Boo. Okay, I don't. That was hard to get through, but I don't know if
It's
she was
not
trying.
even your fault. It's you're reading at a you could tell. I'm not even gonna go in. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. This is stay in school. That's all I'm
I
saying.
was, yeah, like I was like, I'm a little lost here, but maybe a little bit of punctuation with a little
It's a run-on sentence. Go ahead.
maybe a little punctuation. I would, you know, what I'm saying, okay, but I guess we get the gist of it. But let me see here. She said, Clarissa Shields said, this can't be serious. You have two boyfriends. She said, that's what he told you. Well, from the clip that I played just a minute ago,
But didn't one was exposed? Okay, you got one boyfriend.
that's what I was about to
Okay.
say. Like,
Okay.
Geechi Gotti, the nigga you was with, and you know, they seem to have already exposed that. I mean, maybe she
I'm guessing she's saying
forgot.
she
Maybe
broke up. Maybe she broke up with him. You know what I'm saying? So she probably have no boyfriends as of right now, but that doesn't take away the fact that you cheated on your husband. Like what?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if she trying to like first of all, hold on. Is this text message supposed to be? But no, it says Remy Ma. So I don't understand. Like it seems like she's trying to fake work some shit out, but he's not really trying to. Um, so it's a little bit weird. So this one says, hold on, let me go to this one. This one says Remy Ma is accusing Papoose and his girlfriend of trying to set her up. Said Papoose, you fucking dummy. Hey, Miss Shields, he took your advice, but not before I screenshot y'all convo. Oh, he was getting me arrested. The woman that never fucked off on him in 17 years while plotting with one of his chicks to destroy me. The same woman that could have been used my platform to expose you. I got I got all your pics and messages from the chicks while I was away, and he was holding me down, quote unquote. Sidebar: he about to say he wrote me rhymes. Imagine that. And if anything sexual leaks about me, it was him because he threatened that too. First of all, let
Okay.
me just shout
So
out Milagros for rewriting that sentence, adding the punctuation for your boy. I
yeah.
appreciate Milagro. Yeah, I'm saying, but go ahead.
So what she's basically saying is when she was locked up, during the time she was locked up, she's indicating that he wasn't faithful.
Hmm.
Because
I mean, that's what she's. I mean, but if you're gonna say that, you're gonna have to show the proof at this point
that's
because you
true.
sat here quiet all this time while
But like,
it was
why go
just
on
looking like.
TV and do? Because when she got out, I remember like they did a whole Love and Hip Hop episode. Like I'm talking about a whole season was pretty much dedicated to them both. They got remarried on the show. They did all of this thing, and I get it. Like sometimes you may think that you could look past something someone did, but I'm like, it looks bad if I would have, you know what I would have done if I was her in that situation and I knew I was gonna mess with that Papoose lookalike. I I would have exposed that before I did that. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? I would have at least put, if that is to be true, like he was cheating on you while you were locked up, that's effed up because everybody believed that he was holding you down. If that was not true, I would have at least put something out, maybe not come from me, give it to like a stranger. I don't know, to put something out. But when she goes out and do it like that, it already looks bad on her end. Like women have to understand
right.
the society we live in, and this is just coming from a woman. I know it sucks to get cheated on, but when you do the cheating, for some reason, a society thing, it's never gonna look good. It's never.
Well, it's not. It's especially not gonna look good when the perception is that he's been holding you down and he hasn't.
Right.
He hasn't been. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
like I said, and I felt like I actually had a comment. Um, it's crazy if I could probably find it, but I was like, somebody was like, well, he probably most likely cheated or did something. I'm sure, blah 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 blah. But
But if they
my whole thing
married,
is,
it doesn't make
what
sense.
woman is gonna sit there and let the internet trash her, drag her,
Right.
especially a black woman in 2024? What woman is about to
Right.
sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm about to just let these niggas drag me, even though this nigga cheated on me, even though this nigga, yeah, right,
Come
yeah, right.
on. That sounds
Remy
like
Ma would have been said, nigga, you did this, that, the third. And even with this, the whole quote unquote holding me down shit, it don't really sound like you have any damning evidence to be like, oh, this nigga did this, that, the third, or that you can prove anything. You just going off of some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So my whole thing, and I'm not going to put it past anybody because, you never know what was going on between people. But my whole thing is, if you're going to say something like that, then, I mean, you're going to have to at least stand on it. So,
I
then,
agree with you 100% on that.
yeah, I mean, put it out there. So, I mean, we already have been exposed this far to, what I'm saying, like I said, with the Geechi Gotti clip. Ever since that happened, we've been looking at Remy Ma a little sideways, like, damn, bitch, you fucked up. Like, like this nigga been holding you down. But this is what Papoose most recently said. He says, I will never get anyone arrested. Once again, you are lying. That can easily be verified. You are the one who play with police. Lying about history that unfolded in front of the world is pathetic. That's what I was about to say. Falsifying text messages that you claim are from over a decade ago just to create a false narrative and justify cheating is narcissistic behavior. Yeah, it's looking. I don't know. Right now, unless I feel like unless you can
She
be
has to
like,
come out with a receipt.
yeah, like that's what I'm about to like. Unless you got receipts to be like, wait, hold on, nigga, like. It's not making sense. Like it's not gonna make sense. It's not translating like with the people. And like I said, perception has already been
Hmm.
for like the better part of a year. Like when did this battle even? Yeah, this battle happened like a year
I
ago.
think it was 2023. Yeah.
Yeah, it happened like a year ago.
I
So
think it happened
for
in
the better part of a
October.
year, niggas has been looking at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? We've been looking at you crazy. So like nigga said, he's done. And why I I look at it more in his favor too, is because the nigga been quiet through the whole shit. Even when the shit with Geechi Gotti went down, he could have been one of those niggas to be like, see, look at this nigga, you know what I'm saying? You see what I deal with? Da 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 da. He could have been that nigga too. I'm not gonna hold you. I would have been that nigga. That would have been me. I'd be like, see?
Facts.
I'd have been like, I ain't even, that would have been me. He a stronger person than me. He a better nigga than me because he stayed quiet through all of that a whole year. That's how I'm looking. That's the lens I'm looking at it through right now. Because he stood quiet through all of that shit until now. And you're coming out like, oh my God, he's fucking with Clarissa Shields. And it's like, wait, hold up, man. Like, wait, bitch, you was on stage with your whole side nigga, like,
yo,
just chilling.
And
like,
know about that clip? There was something that he said, and I don't remember it word for word, but he said, it's crazy how you made sure that this battle was held in your side dude's city.
yeah, his
Like,
neck of the woods.
I'm like, you must have really hate this man. Like, if that's your husband, if I was Papoose, like, just that itself, I would have been like, yo, you was really okay lining me up? And you think I want you back? Like, I think there's lines that people cross that you can't come back from.
We got more updates. Just
like,
in breaking news, as we talking about this shit, it says Papoose has unloaded the clip on his estranged wife, Remy Ma. It says the rapper reveals that he did knock out her lover for his disrespect, but went home to their family while Remy Ma was hugged up under the Christmas tree, laid up for 4 days. Oh my God. Let's get into this. This is a minute fresh. This is while we talking about this shit. This is still going on, people. So we said, while I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where Remy Ma was. Now that I finally moved on, she's angry and making up lies. Hashtag narcissist. I told her we could divorce like adults. She refuses to do that because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out. I still got the messages of her begging me to lie about the knockout. But who cares? He didn't throw one punch back. Hashtag super soft. Last time I saw this chump, he was in the fetal position. Everybody saw it. And when I knocked him out, Remy Ma woke him up and went home with him for 4 days. I went home with my daughter. As you can see, she couldn't wait to lie about it again. SMH. Hashtag narcissist. I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand and slept with my wife. Sheesh. And then he pulling up the
it's a principle thing. It's a principle thing. I get it. I get it. I get it.
My whole thing as a man, like I've always said this, I always would rather, because I can only be so mad at you, right? I can only be so mad at you for being a nigga, especially a nigga that I don't know. And if my bitch is acting out of turn, she talking to you, she entertaining you, whatever, I can't really be mad at you. And this is why I say, when it comes down to a shorty's friend, quote unquote, and shit like that, these friends and brothers and this, that, the third, I want to shake this nigga I want to shake this nigga's hands and look him in the eyes. Because after that, wherever this shit goes, now you violated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I can assess your character myself and what this relationship is myself. You know what I'm saying? This just as a man, and I know many men who think like this, but just as a man, we can assess this type of character.
Because men are gonna be men. Men are gonna be men.
This is just like basic. Yeah. This is just basic. It's just basic principle. This is just how I move. I can't speak for everybody else, but this is just how I move. If you're gonna be a nigga who calls yourself my shorty's friend or some shit like that, and you know what I mean, like, okay, yeah, we got to shake hands. Like, yeah, what's up?
With you.
You shake hands, what you do? Okay, what type of? All right. Yeah, let me assess what's going on here. And if I assess it and I feel like, nah, this ain't no, you know what I'm saying? This ain't that. Like, this ain't no type of, yeah, like, but these niggas is hugged up like a full family, a full-fledged family. Meanwhile, where's your child?
Yo,
Like,
you're
what?
crazy. Like a family is
Where is
crazy.
your child? Where is your children?
Not the family picture without the children. I'm
This is a
done.
full under the Christmas tree with the
I'm
gifts.
done.
Yo, she's under the this is crazy.
Yo, I'm
Yo,
big right now. You're hilarious.
yo, she's literally this is this damn near look and they not even. This means they had a third person there. This is like some family shit. It looked like you was with his family. Who took this picture? Who took this picture? Was y'all niggas had a tripod? Like, what's up? It looks a little crooked, so that's why I'm asking who took the, like, you know what I'm saying, like, because it's looking a little, but actually it looks like this is a video. But this is just crazy to me. And then it's like, you know what I mean, like, homie's moving on and he getting with a shorty that, I'm not gonna lie, you can't just press her.
You can't just run up on her.
You can't just run
No
up on
matter
her.
how
So
New York you are, you can't just run up on her.
yeah, like you can't play this is not Nicki. Like, this is not Nicki. Is not about this is, you know what I'm saying?
Not too much on
Like,
Nicki. Not too much on Nicki.
I mean, look, all I'm saying is when Cardi B pressed Nicki, that bitch was behind like 10 security guards. Like, oh hell no, bitch, I'm not. But I say that to say, like, motherfuckers, like, you giving the nigga a motherfucker who knows how to pick and choose her battles. You just not like that. Like, I'm a nigga like me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like that across the board, nigga. I'm like that across the board. Whether you think you gonna beat me, we gonna have to find that out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to test that theory. But it sounds like you over here looking like, damn, world champion boxer on the resume. You know what? I'm about to just hit the internet and expose these niggas.
I don't blame her. I would have did that too. I'm not getting beat up.
I mean, you a rapper. Like, why not drop? I would have respected more if you dropped the track. I would respect it more if you dropped the track. Like,
okay, I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. I'll give you that one. But yeah, going to challenge that girl, no, she's smart for that. I agree with her on that part. Don't go fight knowing that you have a high chance.
So getting that ass whooped.
You know you can't use the gun this time. Okay.
Yeah, there's no guns in this. There's no guns in this. I mean, and Shorty bigger than Remy Ma. Her shit, she bigger than her too. Oh my god! Look, oh my god! Oh my, and she just, oh my god! Remy,
they about to make a meme with putting Remy's face on that girl's body, yo.
I see why you going to the internet. I see why you going to the internet instead of pressing the woman who's quote unquote breaking up your happy home, or sleeping with your husband or whatever. Like, damn, this is why I had to get on this early, because yeah, blogs is this about to be the talk all day. I ain't not gonna this is about to be the story all day, and it's still going. Oh my god, let's get to the update. Hold on. Hold on. So
it's like she hasn't caught a break since she got out, yo.
Remy Ma is now alleging domestic abuse.
Oh Lord.
The MC says she was attacked by Papoose in their home garage and contractors had to call the authorities. Says play with police. Papoose, so you forgot the pool never got finished being remodeled because you were attacking me in the garage and the workers called the cops to get you off of me. I ain't edit shit. Next is the audio and the video. Keep fucking lying.
Oh my
god, yeah.
Not at their big age.
Hey, we are live. We are live.
Now, let me tell you this. Domestic violence is never cool on any
right.
And let me tell you something. Domestic violence is just not physical. It's verbal, it's emotional, it could be financial, it could be spiritual. So when I look at domestic violence cases, usually, especially, and I hate to say this and just say this possibly could be her character,
Hmm.
I don't doubt that you did not instigate something. That's all I'm gonna put it at. I'm not taking away from her. I'm not taking
um,
away from her. You know, if those things
right,
took place,
especially with these,
it's hard to believe you just sat there or whatever and you was getting robbed. I don't know. It's but okay.
especially with these, with what has been going on for what we know has been a year, could have been longer.
Yeah.
But as far as we know, for the past year, probably year and a half,
Mm.
this is probably the dynamic that's been going on in the relationship now.
I mean, that could happen when you get cheated on or whatever the case is, and now you planning to line up someone. It's a lot,
Right.
so that could lead to those things. But for me, I can't think that she was just fully innocent in it. I don't feel it.
Not only that, but I have to ask why
And if I'm
now. We
wrong, I
have
will
to ask.
apologize. I will apologize.
Yeah, but still, like I said, we have to ask the question of why now. Why have you waited until this nigga has been like, all right, I'm about to move on. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my own thing for you to come out and cry domestic abuse. That's a little strange for me. So it's like, you know what I'm saying. I'm only laughing because I'm fake reading the comments while I'm talking, but it's like it's like why now? It's a little crazy.
She just dropped a song. You see, these are things like it's hard to feel sympathy for people who portray at times these narratives. I'm so tough. I'm this, I'm that. Because now it's like you just dropped a record not long ago talking about they say I shot my friend over a band. And like, do you understand like how that sounds to a pub? Like, just for me listening to that, I stopped the song right there. And then I had to stop because Fat Joe had his shirt off. He looked like the Baphomet. It was giving too much of. I just didn't like it. But
Oh my god.
it is like I don't know. Like now it's abuse. Now it's Lord. This is
I
gonna be an interesting day. And right before the holidays, this is so messy.
Yeah, it's a shame that, I mean, we're like going full circle on a whole year of this since this shit has happened. So and this is why I be stressing so much, getting certain shit out of the clear and being clear of where it sounds like they tried to work something out. I don't know, because I
Possibly.
don't understand why y'all would still be under the same roof for a
Right.
year after all of this, or why he would be falling asleep, you know what I'm saying, close enough for um you to, and maybe this is what she's referring to it as, the quote unquote holding me down, because maybe now, since they've been trying to work things out, which that's what it's given for me, since they've been trying to work things out, he's been kind of doing his own thing now. And it seems like, like y'all been trying to work it out. It hasn't really been working, and he's been kind of doing his little thing on the side now. You know what I'm saying? So, and which, if he was, I can't really do too much on him yet. Like, you feel me? Like, I can't really do too much on him just because of the simple
But
fact.
sometimes people do try. Like sometimes people really like a lot of the times in those cases, like I've been through that shit myself. You do go back a few times. Like you do. And it's not to shame the man or the woman. It's like you do, but sometimes one person out of that party might just be like, yo, I just can't do this shit. Now my question is, did Papoose come to that revelation and just be like, I can't do that shit and never told her? Now, is that's what she's referencing to about the hold me down? Because now, if he never told her and had her under this pretense, like we're gonna work out as a family and we're gonna go back to normal, then I can understand her frustration. But if you kind of getting like The vibes. Come on, she's not. Remy Ma's from the Bronx. One thing about city people, we be peeping shit immediately. You mean to tell me you ain't catch no vibe?
And
Nothing.
you
He
know
was.
she number one on Twitter right now. The
Yo,
jokes is just rolling
it
in.
ain't even for your music. That's the sad part.
Nigga said Uncle Murder watching Remy Ma and Papoose problems before the end of the year.
Uncle Murder's about to have one hell of a
It's a
crack.
good year. Yeah, it's a good year. We're gonna have a good wrap up. It says Pap smashing Clarissa is unexpected, but not a bad move. You beat up Remy's new man and get with a chick that can beat up Remy. All I'm seeing from this Remy Ma situation is one person taking the other for granted and realizing they fucked up, but it's too late now.
Mm,
That's what it is, dude. The people is getting in there. Said I
mm,
didn't knock him out. They just quoting when he said, I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand.
mm,
Shook my hand and then slept with my wife.
I'm
The
telling you, it's
niggas
a
is feeling
principle thing.
that resonates. That's what I'm saying. Like
It's a
he
yo.
knows, like you feel me? He knows, like you know what I'm saying. Like, and that's just some man code shit. Like that's just
I
as
think
a
that's
man.
just
Like
people code. I felt like I would have felt some type of way if a woman did that. It's about like like there's certain principles like you don't cross. Like imagine you had this person in your house. Like I'm breaking bread with you. I'm breaking bread with you.
right.
You he ha 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 yo you mad cool and you in my face like that and then you do something like that like nah you deserve honestly you deserve more than an ass whipping. Even the Bible says do not commit adultery, and this is for the reason why, because it leads to these type of things. There's never been a good result. Anybody who has committed adultery, come to the stand, whether you are in a
Mhm.
boyfriend and girlfriend relationship or husband and wife. There has never been any good results that came out of that. Never in history. We could go back to the biblical days. It has never worked out. So it's like if you out here shaking a man's hands and you look at them in the eyes, it's that eye connection, man.
Right. I mean
Nah.
it's that unspoken, like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
I don't, like you said, I done broke bread with you, I done sat in
Yeah.
front of you, you know what I'm saying, there's an understanding, so
Yeah.
you've shown me that respect to my face.
Yeah.
Don't try to, you know what I'm saying, do otherwise behind my back, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, like
And you
that
don't
just
gotta
takes,
be my friend.
especially
You
when
know what
it's
I'm trying
your,
to
yeah,
say? You don't
yeah,
gotta be my friends. You don't gotta be in my inner circles. You don't gotta be my peoples. It's just some codes that's just morally you kind of already that should already be in your head. But I'm not gonna lie, the Papoose look a little slow. He do.
yeah.
He do.
Yeah, and then not only that, I'm more than, he's a battle rapper and shit like that. I'm more than sure that he was, you know, somewhat in their vicinity or in their circle, you know what I'm saying, for her to start doing what she was
Mm-hmm.
doing.
Mm-hmm.
Cause from what Papoose was saying, you nigga, we obviously are familiar with each other. We see each other around, we done talked. That's the energy I'm getting from this. You know what I'm saying? So we done seen each other around, we done talked, we done shook hands, we done broke whatever,
A
smoked a
head
blunt with
nod,
each other, whatever.
whatever.
You know what I'm saying? You done
Yeah.
seen me and my woman out, you know this is my woman. And
Right.
that's one of the things too when it comes
Right.
down to it, because a lot of the shit comes from, hey nigga, you know this is my bitch. You know this is my woman. You know what I'm saying? You know this is my wife. However it goes, however you refer to your woman, the understanding is still the same amongst all these niggas.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
at the end of the day, it's like you still respected that and seeing that what was going on, and you chose to go against that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what that was. But these comments is they just going to be crazy all day. It says Remy Ma is the perfect example of why you shouldn't date a New York woman.
Hey, 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 hey.
Why they
Maybe
going
they talking
crazy
about
on
New
y'all?
York. I think they talking about New York City, like the boroughs, like out of the boroughs, because not all New York women. Listen,
Yeah,
listen.
they look
No,
good. I'm from New York too. You know what I'm saying? But look, they are.
they don't
It's a
even claim us. No, this is the time for us other New York people not to claim them. They don't claim us. We're not talking about the ones that's over here.
right. Like it said, Remy Ma want her family back after cheating and want the court of public opinion to bully the nigga back home.
Bully the guy back home is crazy.
He said Pap moved on after Remy cheated on him, and she like, we dead ass still married though. And the fuck you doing? A typical New York City woman.
Thank
Yeah.
you for the person who clarified that. New York City.
One person said, I still do not believe Remy Ma cheated. Black women do not cheat. Come on, ma. Come on.
But she's hugged up under a Christmas tree. Girl, bye. Girl, bye.
This person said, even if Pap ain't innocent, call a spade a spade. Remy was messy. We knew about her business all over a year, and she gaslighted like everybody was tripping. Pap ain't never did nothing publicly flaw, so miss me with the she a victim. He got the one up on you. Yeah, I mean, hey, and that, I mean, that's fair. Like, you feel me? Like, I honestly, like, regardless of what was going on, like this person just like this post just said, homie kept it quiet even still, whether he was doing his dirt
Right.
or whatever the case may be. He didn't embarrass you. Number for one, he didn't embarrass you. He didn't embarrass the marriage. He didn't put no shit on blast.
That's true.
So even if that was the case, and then even let's say he did what he did, and then with what we seen the Geechi Gotti clip was just you getting your get back. Even after that, he still ain't say shit. He still ain't say shit. So
With a
it's
whole
still
radio show and all that too. He has a whole
right,
show and
right.
still
So
haven't. Yeah.
it still makes you look corny. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man. Remy, come on. Not at your big age, girl. This is why I say y'all need some real friends. It's time to hashtag I rent a real friend. We need to be able to give these people some real people in their corner. Cause not at your big age, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
This one says Remy ain't gonna ask Clarissa to shoot the fair one though.
I wouldn't either.
This one says Remy a bitter ass bitch. Let Papoose move on. She then embarrassed this man publicly, and now he wrong for getting a new bitch. I mean, it's Remy. It's sounding like this. Yo, the public opinion is not on your side, bro. I'm just from what I'm reading, and this is females, yo. This is black females at that. Like, and
Because we could
Twitter,
peep through we could like listen, you could peep through the stuff. Like it's not even about trying to take another black woman down because I would never go for that or take a black man down, period. It's about what just makes sense. Like even let's say even if he was doing you slime, it's the fact that you still made that move to bring the stuff publicly and in that manner and you were standing behind this dude and then you got exposed, then he ended up getting knocked out. It's just so much happened,
right,
so much happened that it's like now that she's coming out, she probably reached her breaking point. Let's say that she reached her breaking point.
right.
It's hard to kind of bring the people back. She gonna have to drop a video of Papoose ducking, punching her in her face or something to I don't know, and it's sad. I don't even
You gonna
want that
have
to
to
be
put some
true.
shit like that,
I don't
but
even
I
want
don't
that to
know.
be true. I don't
At
want
this
that to be
point, it
true.
still looks like you're mad bitter right now, though.
Yeah, it's given like you thought it was gonna go your way, and maybe because a lot of these celebrities they have really big egos, and she just got a new body. She's feeling herself. Her voice is still deep as fuck though. But like she looks more girly. You peep that she was looking more girly. And maybe she thought that was gonna keep a man. Sometimes they think that's gonna work and it doesn't work. And her ego is probably hurt at the moment. Imagine altering your whole look and you still can't keep him.
I mean, it's not. It don't even seem like it's that at this point. It's like because it says what not Remy Ma. I mean, it seems like it's more like you you can't grasp that you're not like the main prize. Like you know what I mean. You like
Ego. It's the ego. I'm Remy Ma. I'm
and then on
Queen
top of
Remy
that,
Ma.
like people is not backing you. We reading through this shit, like the people is not backing you up on here. And we all know if out of any place Twitter would have had your back if the most delusional motherfuckers would have had your back. But when you can't find nothing, you can't find nothing on this man. When you just don't really got nothing, and you just
She's gonna
pulling shit
have to
out of the
reveal
woodworks.
something. She's gonna have to reveal
This
something.
shit said not Remy Ma beefing with boxer Clarissa Shields. Rem, that woman will beat your ass. She holds like 6 belts right now. You're gonna need a gun. but stop because you clearly was and still with Easy after that altercation with your husband. I don't know why this person got capitalized every word, but y'all gotta get back in school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get back in school.
Yeah,
Remy Ma is a great example of deaf a great example of women thriving in men's field. She cheated for years but won't let Pat move on. Now she want to fight a boxer. Oh man. And I ain't gonna hold you, Clarissa, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like she looking
how
real,
is she ugly?
she looking real good
I
right
don't
there.
see it.
You know what I mean? She looking real good right there. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, and she iced out. You feel me? 6 belt wearing. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what I'm saying. Her
Remy.
ego. You know, let me tell you, if it was with some, you know, influencer that was just like, you know, whatever. They don't have much anything. But when you go and get someone better, in the words of Cardi B, when they say I'm gonna go get better,
More relevant.
more
And more, you know,
relevant,
probably
like
got more money.
your
You know what I'm
ego,
saying?
you mean to tell me, come on, you mean to tell me your ego ain't gonna be a little hurt, even if you don't want the man back, even if you don't, your ego gonna hurt just a tad bit. I don't care what nobody tells me. Her career in music haven't, since All the Way Up, can we honestly name? Okay, you can't even name. I'm not even gonna ask the question because we can't even sit here and
I
name.
mean, look, I don't, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the biggest Remy Ma fan, or if I ever was listening to Remy Ma back in the day. Like that was a little bit before my time, but you know what I'm saying?
Not
Like
before your time is crazy.
Shorty is relevant. Like Shorty's relevant right now. They inviting her. She was just on the 20v1 4 weeks ago. Like she's in the culture right now. She, you know what I mean? She making
What
her
about?
rounds. She's popping. She looked good. Like
You know, online when you went back and you that 100K, you know, when you put on anybody to come, they come spar you in the gym, they can beat you.
Yeah.
she
You
did
think
put up 100K
she
for
can beat you?
anybody to pull up and come
Who?
beat her
Did she
ass.
Krishan's sister. She can't be beating me no fight. Come on now, let's be logical.
I know she can't
Come
beat you.
on
But
now,
I'm
let's
trying
be
to fuck with you.
logical.
She can beat you. I know they can't. Like I be
He
arguing
said,
for you.
"Come
Like I
on,
be like, man, that girl
man,
is a
let's
trained
be
fighter.
logical." You know
I
what I
appreciate
mean?
that, but you know what? I got a lot of respect for Siki and Krishan. If Siki ever wanted to do it, I would do it. But
I know your
hey,
win though.
she beating those girls up on baddies. Them girls ain't
No
never
training.
trained.
Yeah.
Not body work
I know
done.
going.
He said, "Look, she beating them little girls up on baddies and shit like that. They don't train. Them niggas don't hit the gym. They come fuck with her room."
Right.
It's different. It's different when they.
Yeah, it's levels to this shit. Let them know. Let them know.
Cause I know. You cute, you real fine, but you a little bully though, you know what I'm saying? But I like it though, you see what I'm saying?
I'm what?
A little buddy, you know. Elisa, that's her name, Elisa, the boxer.
Mm-hmm.
You want to fight her? You think you can beat her? I know you can. I know you can whoop her.
One, she probably wants.
Yeah, she like I don't know, like I watched a little bit of this so far, but like she seemed pretty cool, like you know what I'm saying, like it's definitely she gives a very humble demeanor and shit like that, like
I
you know
agree.
what I mean? I only seen
On
when she
top of
fight.
that, imagine you humble, you cute, and you could fight. My ego, if I was Remy, my ego would be hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It would be hurt just a little bit. It would.
Cause it's like you can't do that tough shit
You
to her.
can't
Like
even do that tough
you
shit
get
to her.
you could have did that with Nikki and like and I'll run down on you and but you can't really do that tough shit over here. Like it don't seem like that's about to happen. Like I don't know. Like she got
So
to
what was
chill.
the best move? The internet. I ain't
And
even mad at
it's
her, but
not going
you're
and
right.
it's
She should have put it in a record.
Yeah, it's not because it's not going in her favor.
It's not
Like just
at
look
all.
at the court of public opinion. That I feel like there's no better court of public opinion than Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, because even that more so nowadays than ever, everybody be here talking their shit, unfiltered, unchecked. Don't nobody be getting banned and blocked no more. These niggas just be everybody, the racist, the evangelist,
Everybody's in there.
the Christians.
Everybody's in one. Like they're like, no, we all know we all exist in this world, and I'm gonna say whatever, do whatever. Twitter is the
Right, like
be free,
it's
be
yeah,
free.
it's been going down, and to see like so many people going in on her, and it was like nah, like I don't know, they just not buying it, like. And I'm not to say that I'm not buying it. I feel like if you're gonna say something, if you're gonna make certain claims and say certain shit, then hey, go ahead and you know what I'm saying, like do what you got to do. But
Exactly.
don't just be over here making a big deal and crashing out just because homie is over here, you know what I'm saying, with his little shit now. You know what I'm saying? He with his little fine shit now, and
That can
you
fight. Don't forget that can fight. We gotta
yeah,
add that part in.
that don't really make sense. So that's it's like, and it's like I haven't really seen too many people on her to her defense yet. Besides maybe like two people.
Fat
Like,
Joe gonna come rescue her like always. Watch, mark my
nah,
word.
Fat Joe can't.
Fat Joe's gonna come rescue her like always.
Nah,
Watch.
there's nothing that he can say about this. Like he a grown ass man. Like you can't be over here talking like, because what can you say about him? You know what I'm saying? Unless Fat Joe is gonna come and expose some shit, then yeah,
Fat Joe's always running to save her. I don't know if you peeped
you
that.
look.
He's gonna try to save her. Watch.
I don't usually pay too much attention to these niggas, but this shit is
Mhm.
definitely funny today. Like I don't know. It's like the shit is not working how I feel like she thought it was about to work this morning. It says Remy Ma mad as shit. Papoose is doing I guess she means she's
And you
doing
want to
her.
know something too? Sorry to cut you off.
Huh.
But when a person is also not a problematic person, you've never heard Papoose to be problematic. Ever.
Yeah, he hasn't ran
Ever.
out of his he hasn't ran out of it, because you know when people, it's like almost where Andrew Schultz is right now. He had that first little incident and is like, all right, nigga, like you pushing it a little bit. He says a little joke about black people, about black women. Once black women start then turned against you, it's only a matter of time until they just over here clocking your shit
Right.
before they can just be like, up, see. But he hasn't really ran out of that, like nigga, he hasn't really ran out of that grace. You know what I'm saying? Like he still has the grace of the internet.
You
And
never really hear much or anything about him being a problematic person. He doesn't even drop albums or anything, or maybe freestyles or whatever here and there. He's still listed on a lot of people's list as one of the best MCs. So it's like now you're when you just trying to expose a person, and we're not trying to say Papoose is innocent. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's what it looks like to the public. When you are trying to expose a person that we have never seen in mess,
yeah,
it's not gonna go in your
they
favor.
don't care. They saying, girl, take us out the group chat. This is what
Not
they
taking
telling you. They saying that they don't want to hear, like they not hearing what you saying. These are all female. This is mostly females that I've been going through. On top of that, you got this. Where it says rapper Papoose and Remy Ma personal marital business is out there in hip hop. Remy Ma is publicly accusing Papoose of cheating on her with female Clarissa Shields, and Papoose is finally speaking out. But look at the measured response, and that's what I got to say too, because it's like he's not even really crashing out for real. Like it's just like, because she's like over here like, oh yeah, he's about to drop these sex tapes, he's about to say this, he's about to say he wrote my
He doesn't give that type of vibe.
none of that.
I'm sorry. And that would be corny if he did. So it's really who really got your sex tapes?
I don't know, like
Mm-mm.
putting out sex tapes is crazy, but it
It is
don't look
crazy.
like
That sounds
It is.
crazy to do at their big ass age. Like, ooh, like, are you not supposed to have sex with your wife? Like, I'm confused. So, like, what would that do?
This person said, "I love how everyone is on Pap's side, though. They know he didn't deserve any of that shit Remy did to him, and now the baby, now baby, them tables have turned because Clarissa ain't a woman Remy can bully because we know she can fight." They said it was the fact that Remy Ma's comments were popping up at 4 a.m. I saw someone said, mind you, I just got up to go to the bathroom. He said folks were tuned in and instigating the mess. Yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody woke up to this bullshit today. Yeah, I think I woke you up to the bullshit today.
You sure did wake me up to the bullshit.
I'm like, nah, we gotta get this episode go, yo, because something told me like I was gonna shoot last night, but something told me to like, you know what, I'm gonna wait till, I was waiting on a couple of stories to fully formulate and I guess fully develop. But this just came out of left field. So, and it was way more interesting, not gonna lie. So than what I had to originally talk about.
So
But
where's her man? Where's her man in this? I was listening before I logged on here to Tasha K, because she gets on it ASAP. Um she also, Tasha K said that she has audio tape
let's get to it.
where Remy's man is asking her for money. And I know they try to make Tasha K look crazy, but Tasha K do be finding receipts though.
Let's get to it then.
I'm a little.
She alleged that she has him on tape, the Papoose lookalike guy. I don't even know his name. That's so sad. Trying to like be like, yo, if you want me to come talk, I want this much money about this situation, blah blah blah. And I'm like, this is crazy. He gives that type though.
He been snitching about what they've been doing out here for a little minute.
He looked like a talker, like, yo, I'm smashing Remy Ma, yo. Like, he looked like that type.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You even go get you a man.
And that's how niggas figured out what was going on to begin with, because this nigga was running his mouth.
Talking.
He was running his mouth.
For this here. So,
thing is, before we play this, like, if you're gonna get with a nigga or do some side shit with a nigga, then get with a nigga who's not about to be on the internet talking,
that part.
doing all of this, because he's doing all of this weird shit. That's how niggas found out to begin with. So you gotta like, you fucked it up, and then you can't even be mad that people is looking at you crazy.
Remy Ma, of course. Listen. I know it's 4 a.m. in the morning. So here's the thing.
She hopped on this shit.
I'm really mad at y'all because sometimes y'all don't be protecting our wine, and y'all be letting them try to water down our wine. I talk directly to these people or their teams. That's why I'm able to move the way that I move, unscathed, untouched. Okay.
Relax now, because for Cardi B come and tap your pockets, and then you still owe about $4 million. And just relax.
I ain't got it. She ain't got it.
Yeah, all right, nigga. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because she'll come in there and tap them pockets anytime she want to, nigga. I hope your money is still in Africa somewhere or wherever the hell it's at.
And I've been told you that house was not a home. Okay, in the words of Luther Vandross, I've been told you that house was not a home for a long time. When Remy lost the weight, she lost the man, she lost the house, she lost her damn mind. I went out here and got her a Papoose look-alike. See if you could tell which one is Papoose out of these two men. Papoose.
Yo, she's a troll.
She talking about see if you could tell who's Papoose out of these two. I'm dead.
We got.
If you're not a Papoose fan, would you be able to tell?
Papoose and the lookalike.
I think if people who's not a Papoose fan wouldn't be able to tell.
I'm dead.
So tell me if you could tell which one is who. How you go get a younger you, Remy? How do you go cheat with the same man? The only difference is the grill. We ain't got a close up of the teeth. He got his teeth fixed now that he been messing with Remy. Remy put money in his pocket.
Hmm.
I just don't understand this. And then Papoose goes and gets a Remy Ma look-alike. Boxer Clarissa Shields. Put Remy Ma up versus Clarissa. The only difference is Remy ain't got no muscles no more. She used to have
Uh,
that strong chin.
I
I
don't know
don't
She
about
see
had
that.
it.
strong
I
arms.
don't know
And
about
I
that. You
believe
gotta
I
back
don't
in
relax
her
see
with
it.
that,
jailbird days,
especially
she
not
could
now.
have gave
Especially not
Clarissa
now.
Shields some energy. But right now, her on social
Nah, because this is her 4 weeks ago. Nah, I don't see it. You're bugging out.
They
I don't
look
see it.
nothing alike.
Yeah, I don't see what you're talking about. Yeah, they don't look
media
nothing alike.
doing all this here, and I'm like, Remy, I don't think that this is what you want. Like I said, you have not. Your body looks like it's wasting away muscle. You don't have muscle. It don't even look like you have energy. You don't even have enough energy to crack a smile. I haven't seen this lady smile in so long. Although we have photos of her out with Papoose's look-alike. Easy to blockchain captain, one of her employees. How do you
Hey,
date
you
down?
just, but that's my whole thing. Like, so as she's saying, it's like if you out and about with this nigga, just living your best life and shit like that, like what is the point of crashing out and doing all of this morning?
That's the part
Like,
I don't. Well, he did say narcissist, and nothing would. If she is a narcissist, nothing with them ever makes sense. You save yourself the trouble. Anybody who's in that type of relationship, just leave. That's just the advice. I know they say there's somebody for everyone, but you got to be a person that likes to be abused in order to stay. If you don't like being abused, it ain't the relationship for you. It's because that's what just comes with it. You're gonna just be constantly confused.
holy, hold on, we getting another update.
Oh my goodness.
Holy shit. Um, hey, she kept it light and sweet with this one. Clarissa Shields says Clarissa Shields versus Remy Ma, February 2nd. Come get your ass whooped, crash out. Damn.
Wait, she posted that?
This is just coming in 4 minutes fresh.
Wait, Clarissa posted that.
This is Clarissa Shields. This is
Nah.
Clarissa Shields. Nigga.
Nah. Somebody go check
World
on Remy.
champion, two-time
No, no,
Olympic,
no.
and the new light heavyweight, and heavyweight champion of the world, 15-time world champion, 3-time undisputed champ. Yes, this is her. This is
No, somebody go
15
check
and
on
0,
Remy.
3
I don't I
KOs.
think no, because I really think she thought like it was gonna go her way. No, now I'm concerned. Somebody go check on Remy.
Yeah, it's still going. Like it's still going. Yeah, this is not what you want. I don't know if this is what you want, Remy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know. I don't know if Remy Ma said something. This is all she posted an hour ago.
Oh my.
Y'all think Remy mad the whole time? This her right now. I don't know if that's it don't seem like that's you now. Like, you posting up allegations and all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't seem like that's you. You feel me? It seems like you on some whole different. Like, you seem like you real big mad right now. I don't know what's going on. But February 2nd is crazy. Oh my god. Damn, we just catching it all today. What's going on? What's going?
Yo, Cat Williams ain't tell no lies. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
this year going out with a motherfucking bang. Like,
I didn't know this was gonna be the bang.
from
Like
start
this.
to finish, though. From start to finish.
You can't even get to Christmas. Come on.
Yeah.
Get to Christmas.
From January to December. My boy Cat Williams should have. I hope he played his lottery numbers. I hope he went down to Vegas to gamble a little
seriously.
bit. I just hope
If
what
you
I'm
gonna play
saying.
the lottery, reach out to Cat Williams. Okay, at this point, you could fire every fortune teller in the world at this point. We don't need no sidekick. If you need some information, go to Cat,
Yeah,
because
but
this is
uh,
crazy.
like I was saying, if you was out here like parading around with this nigga, and you know what I'm saying, you out in public with this nigga and doing you, what is this crash out about? Like, what is this about? Because I feel like you was, I mean, like I said, for the most part, I didn't really hear a rebuttal after the Geechi Gotti clip, and honestly, it's been quiet since then. You know, like I said, she got dragged by the internet, but we didn't really hear too much of a rebuttal. Like I said, and in that time, I don't know if they was trying to work things out or not, but it sounds like, look, it sounds like this is what it is. And she at you. Oh my God. Bro, she literally added, oh my.
This is crazy. Like,
Yeah,
somebody
like
go check on her, please.
you're gonna have to check on her on February 2nd if that's a real date. But yeah, like I just don't get, I don't get why, I don't get why crash out if you
It's an ego thing.
out here.
Maybe it's it. You know, it's that acceptance, accepting it, accepting that the family ain't gonna come back together. There's no more black love, and
But
sometimes
nigga, you broke up your own home at
I
this
get
point.
it, I get it. But you know, hey, I fucked up. Hey, can you forgive me? Look, we gotta all practice a little bit of forgiveness. And maybe he did forgive you, but he probably was like, you know what? I'd rather just co-parent, but I'm done with this. I don't want this no more. And it's given like my ego was hurt because she finally had to accept that this man just doesn't want you no more. And when you hear they've been together for so long, like Papoose and Remy, or Remy and Papoose, however you say it, they've been the face for a very long time. And maybe she thought that it was gonna get back to that, like it was really, we're gonna overcome this. And sometimes a person just want to say deuces, and from the looks of it, I don't think she was prepared to accept it. That's why she's crashing out. She wasn't prepared. Like, this is why I'm like, yo, girl, on behalf of black women,
I feel like it's
please,
just like,
I don't want it to be something, but you gotta have to give us something. I don't want
yeah.
it, but it's like, it's not looking good.
But
And then now
even
you
if
have this
you
boxer
do, like,
trolling you.
even if you do, your time to do that was a year ago.
That's true.
Like, your time to do that was a year ago when niggas was dragging you about cheating and this, that, the third. And niggas could have been like, hey, well, I'm moving on, or I'm doing me because this is the type of shit that's taking place in my relationship or whatever.
And it could
At
have
least
been that.
at
It
least
could
it'd
have
have been
been
more
that.
under.
And it would have
I mean,
been
but she hasn't said or indicated. And like I said, with what she's coming with right now, it doesn't really seem like she got a case. Like, it don't really seem like you got nothing on this nigga. It don't. It don't really seem like you got nothing on this nigga. You posted some text messages, said, "Oh, I got messages of you texting Clarissa," but never post the messages. Like, where the
I
messages
would
at?
have been posting the messages and then writing that caption. You know what I'm saying? I would have posted those messages while I'm writing the caption. Like, here, look at it. It's like, come on, girl. I
Yeah.
don't even want it to be true that he beat you up. But at this point, if you got the video, audio, whatever the case is, release it. Put it all on the table. Cause
She gonna have to,
put
because
it
at
all
the
on
end
the
of the day,
table.
now we're all tuned in. Now we're in your business.
Right.
You done started this shit up this morning. So like I said, now we're all tuned into your business. And so it's like, if now that you started this shit up, then it's like, oh, if you want to change, because let's be honest, you want to change the perception of how you look out here. We already know, and maybe that's what part of what it is. We already know how it's gonna look when these two come out. Let's say this don't happen, and these two come out. He moves on. You know it's not gonna be nothing but the highest praises for this nigga. Oh, he's moving
Mm-hmm.
on. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's good. He da da da
Mm-hmm.
da da. That's good for, and then it's gonna be a reoccurring of dragging you. But you just made it 10 times worse by trying. Like, I feel like this whole whatever you was trying to do today just backfired. Like times 1,000. Like times 1,000. Because literally, like I said, I probably found 2 people who kind of said some shit remotely in your favor. And I don't know, like it's just not looking, like I said, as far as the court of public opinion goes, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Like
At all.
you're looking crazy, like, you know what I mean? And there
At all.
there's a there's plenty of ways you could handle. I mean, you look happy right here. I don't understand what the issue is. If this is and that's what I was gonna ask too. I wonder if this is somebody that she's still dealing with, because the way she's talking, it seems like she not still really dealing with this nigga, unless he is just somebody, she over here giving money to and putting on and putting him in position. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, this little nigga is probably a son. You could probably, you know what I'm saying, move him around, control him a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I don't know. I definitely, like I said,
He
like,
should be coming to her defense at this point. He needs to come to her defense because ain't nobody defending her.
yeah,
Where he at?
Papoose said something that really caught me too, because when it comes down to it, I feel like uh this is what most of it be about. If I can find, where did he say that? But I think he said it right here, nigga. He said, for the sake, he said, I want to do the social media foolishness for the sake of my 6-year-old baby. She can go to school. She has to go to school. As you can see, I remain quiet through this all. So that's why I was like, damn, like, yeah, that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he more focused on how this shit looks and what the kids got to deal with, and you know what I'm saying, this, that, the third, which that's why I said it also makes me feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, Remy is just you just crashing out. Like, you really just crashing out, and it's not really adding
At
up or
4
making
a.m. in
sense.
the morning at that
Yeah, 4 a.m. in the morning is definitely crazy.
is crazy.
Like 4 a.m. in the morning is I think this is the only tweet in the this is one of the only tweets that I even seen that was remotely in her favor. It says, unpopular opinion. It says, while Remy was in jail, Papoose really didn't hold anything down. Remy got out of jail and went straight to work, while he did nothing to financially secure their future while she was away. So I said, unpopular opinion, or you're just flat out wrong. I said,
How
I
do she
obviously
know
just
that?
hate men.
How do she know that?
Look, nigga said he did nothing but babysit the children. Just saying. So my response was, I wonder if y'all keep that same energy for all the joints who babysit the children, quote unquote, while their millionaire husbands earn that NBA check, NFL check, rap check. The hypocrisy in dismissing a role that mostly women play is idiotic, to say the least. And so this person just came in like 10 minutes ago, said exactly, babysit or raise her son wouldn't be half of who he is without Pat stepping up and taking care of things. He could have left her ass high and dry, but didn't. When she got out, she got the those opportunities because of him, and him still having connections like that. Be for real. And I mean, you got to be honest.
Because I ain't gonna lie, people were still looking at her sideways. You really shooting somebody over $1,000? Allegedly, it was over $1,000. That sounds, it's giving brokey. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Mm.
but when she came home, like everybody welcomed her. That's what I remember. She was welcomed. She did the love and hip hop thing. Like, we, like, literally, I watched this happen. Like, she got married, and this is when she was still at, before the weight loss and everything. Like, it looked like everything was going in the right direction. They started coming out with the clothing line Black Love. It literally seemed like the fairy tale, beautiful fairy tale ending. Like, he was still there for her. Now, girl, if you really saying that he wasn't, put it on the floor. We don't want to see no more tweets. We want the receipts, because that's the only way we're gonna have to stand behind you. Because as of right now, it looked like he. I'm just saying, it looked like to the public he was Prince Charming, raising your kid,
Yeah,
you know,
that's how
waiting
we
for
looking at
you.
it. That's how it looks like
She
most of
has
the
to
public is looking
see.
at it.
She has to see where it how it looks like publicly, not to take anything from her. That's why it's like, if you're just gonna come swinging, just put everything, swing with everything, swing with everything, put everything at this point, because you invited us in it. You did.
Right. Right.
So,
Um yeah, I mean, all of this
oof,
shit, all of this shit is definitely unfortunate. It looks like,
it. I really hope they. It's just they too old. Like, at your grown age, come on.
yeah, I mean, it looks like this shit is not about to end no time soon. But I mean, it looks like the back and forth is just going to continue. And um, I didn't even intend this to be a full Doja Room episode. It's like, this is supposed to be a quick update and us getting into, you know, those first couple of tweets, but shit just keeps on rapid firing out. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps on coming. So, um, yeah, it like I said, I'm not one to celebrate the shit. You know what I'm saying? If they could have worked it out, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying, that would have been great. But if she would have just, I think it would have been better if she would have just let this man do what he do and move on. Um, whether he wanted to keep the marriage, I guess he wanted to keep the marriage intact publicly. Well, no, because
Maybe
he said he
for
wanted a
business
divorce.
wise.
He said he wanted a divorce. So he said plenty of times that he wanted a divorce, actually. So it sounds like he's been trying to move on or whatever.
And
I'm
you know,
still
both people
wondering.
got assigned in papers.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying I'm wondering why she hasn't, like, she said a lot of things just in the course of us filming this episode, and she hasn't addressed him asking for a divorce for whatever reason. So maybe we'll get some more news on that. Maybe we'll see what's the update on that, and get more insight into what's going on. But that is, I do find that interesting that out of everything that she's clapped back with and said, even with the allegations, that she hasn't really addressed. I think he said it in two different separate posts now too. Like, she hasn't really addressed him requesting a divorce. I feel like if he's requesting a divorce and he's, you know what I'm saying, and he's trying to do his own thing, like, what, again, what's the point of all of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you are coming out now and doing the whole abuse thing and whatever, like,
Maybe she
why?
thought he was never gonna really go through with it.
Yeah, like, why after he's asking for a divorce and moving on are you coming out with these things? It's really giving, it's really giving, like, you know, some bogus shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just don't look good for her. It don't look
It
good.
doesn't at all.
I thought more highly of Remy Ma. I thought more highly of, you know, how she was approaching this shit. I feel like Papoose was the person who helped her get into a lot of those opportunities after coming out, like that State of the Culture, that Joe Budden shit, Joe Budden was doing
Oh yeah. Oh,
at the
I'm
beginning
not
of the,
gonna hold you. I was kind of tight that ever ended. I
yeah.
hated that it ended, because I really thought it was really necessary for the culture.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty dope to have a little conversation like that. Maybe it just wasn't doing the numbers or views that I think that was on Revolt, actually, if I'm not mistaken. So knowing Joe Budden, that's probably something with, you know, him owning his own properties and doing whatever and taking his
Right.
shit elsewhere. But I unless they still do it and I don't know about it, but I thought that, you know, those opportunities were clearly, you know, not only, you know, Pat, but, you know, Fat Joe, other connections that she had to say, hey, you know, give her this look, put her in these realms and these spaces and stuff like that, to, you know, and because when she when she did come out and drop Sheether and shit like that, public perception of her was pretty high. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a good record. We fucked with it. And this was the only person that we ever said that beat Nicki or could rap with Nicki. And I don't know if Nicki even ever did Nicki ever respond to
I
She
don't
Bitch? I
know,
don't
but
remember. I think
it's
she gave her a couple bars. She didn't really give her a full
I
on,
didn't
you know what
think
I'm saying?
I know like it came out, but I don't think like I said, I don't think it worked out in her favor because it does seem like there's an agenda every year or so that we're gonna send somebody to come after Nikki. We need to take this machine down. And just I'm just saying this from a person, even though I'm not from the boroughs, just a person from living in New York. I hate that it even had to get to that point because it would have been better if she was embraced. I don't know, and they came together. I think that would have put a lot of money back in New York
Mhm.
hands, and I just felt like she felt for the bait. And for me, from my point of view, I didn't think it worked out in her favor, to be honest with you. Even though she had that little buzz off of it, like longevity wise, it wasn't a move. It wasn't. I don't think it was a smart move to do.
Yeah, I mean, hip hop wise, I think most people fucked with it because at the end of the day, I think most of the fans egged it on. I can't really remember why they started
That's
going back and
I
forth to
can't even
begin
tell
with.
you either.
I can't really um
But I think it has to
remember.
do with her just being friends with Kim. Honestly, on some
It might be a
bullshit.
part of that because at that time, she was going at Kim.
Mhm.
It was a lot. It was a lot going on at that time. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And Nikki did have her foot on the game on the entire female rap games, like
For
you
a
know what I'm
very
saying.
long
But
time.
at that time too, Nikki does do a lot of shit that a lot of weird
Oh,
behind
she
the
ain't
scenes
innocent.
shit.
She ain't innocent herself.
So I think that if I'm not mistaken, I think that was a part of it. I think that was a part of the issue and why she started like publicly attacking Nikki and going at
Mhm.
Nikki. But even still, it to where we are now,
Yeah,
it's like you look crazy, and it seems like you're trying to
it
keep
gets
public.
bitter
Yeah, you trying to keep public perception on your side, but it's just not. It's just not. It's not giving what you thought it was going to give. All of these, little statements
I
and
feel like
whatever
when
is
she
going
was
on.
posting it, she was like, "I'm gonna get you,
Yeah, I got this nigga now.
get
This
you,
checkmate. Like,
got you.
yeah, these niggas, these bitches is really about to see
Who you really
what.
are."
Yeah, and like they about to be on my butt. It's like you're about a year too late. Maybe if you
Yeah.
would have did all of this last year, but look, Trump is elected. All of these niggas who want to cancel motherfuckers and do this, that, it's 10 times harder to cancel a motherfucker now. It's 10
Mhm.
times harder to do what you're trying to do right now and gather all the delusional females who gonna back you just because you're another black woman, regardless of if you
Mhm.
wrong or you right. It
Mhm.
don't really seem like people are willing to do that with you. Like I
Because
don't
you
know
allowed
why,
him.
but
That's what I'm saying. If her truth is her truth, but at the end of the day, you allowed him to look like Prince Charming for a very long time.
yeah, but what's scary and what's scary about it is why it's more scary for her, but it's like I don't even be seeing the post from the random bitches who just be like, "Oh, niggas cheat all the time and then be trying to come back and fix their families. Remy didn't do anything wrong." You know what I'm saying? I was waiting to see a little post like that,
Right.
but I haven't even seen one of those. Like, you
Not
know what I'm
even the
saying?
Delulus came out to save you.
Yeah, not even the deflection masters. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like it's crazy to see how like most people are like, nah, bitch, you're wilding, like you're foul, like, and that's just been the perception. Like, I don't know, you're a year too late with this, man.
I do think we gonna get a song though. I'm happy you said that. Even though I think we might get a song. We might get it. We
I don't
might.
know who we gonna get it from. We about to get a song of somebody playing the goddamn congos on her head. Clarissa playing the damn drums on her damn head with her skull. That's what we gonna get a
Oh
song
my
from.
god.
But
No.
yeah, guys. this was supposed to be a little quick update, but we wasn't expecting all of these the whole back and forth here. So yeah, I'm happy to be here to deliver the breaking news right here with you niggas. Yeah, it's an interesting story. I'm sure it's going to develop a little bit more. Shit, it's been early, so I had to get on this early, but right about now it's time to get us some breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all came, waked and baked. Um, got a little stuff in y'all system while y'all was listening to this madness. I hope we entertained y'all for the better part of an hour and a half. But yeah, it's time to get something in my stomach, man.
I'm
This
over
is
here
crazy.
drinking my smoothie. I was drinking my smoothie the whole time.
It's just like because I don't think this is about to stop no time soon. So we're gonna let this bubble up. We're gonna let this cook up. And if we do get any more updates, y'all know where to find us. Y'all know where to come for your updates. To everybody who's been watching the Doja Room, we appreciate you. I believe about 87% to 90% of you guys who've been watching the content are not yet subscribers. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, get in the comment, you know what I'm saying? Make yourself a part of the conversation. And as always, if you ever want to, you know what I'm saying, step up to the panels that we host and things like that, yeah, jump in with us, lock in with me. You already know. You can find me on all platforms. It's your boy Dope Boy Diesel. So hop on here on X or hop on IG, whatever you want to contact me on. Get in the comments and send me your information and let me know that you want to be on the show. We'll get you up for a panel. And if you want to debate, I just ask that you come correct. You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
Just don't debate this guy over Drake. I'm giving y'all the warning. Just
hey, y'all
don't.
just gotta come correct. They just gotta come correct. They just gotta come correct because I'm a seasoned veteran in this shit. You know what I'm saying? A seasoned veteran in this shit. I'm not gonna lie. I've been debating this shit ever since Meek Mill was my brother's favorite rapper. And Meek and Drake fell out. Ever since Meek and Drake fell out, I have been debating Drake and defending this nigga on a daily
For
basis.
real.
But nah, most of it is out of play and you know what I'm saying, out of Just Be
Yeah.
Brothers and shit like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, for the most part, that's just been what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta come with the facts though. Y'all gotta come if y'all gonna step up to these panels. Hey, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna come with it every time. My eyes is everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's all we do. Niggas like us is, you know what I'm saying, who sit here and make content and shit like that. I got to keep my ears to the streets. You know what I'm saying? And my sources, my little source pool is bubbling up. So you know what I mean? I want to keep on delivering some top tier content to you niggas. You know what I mean? So yeah, I appreciate you guys for tapping in today, pros. If you want to hit them with any updates on your end before we get up out of here.
I don't even want to say too much. All I know is I'm just ready to drop this project. I'm learning to not say too much these days because I'm a big believer in people can block a lot of things that you want to happen. Um but I'm just letting you guys know 2025 I'm just ready to pop shit. And you can find me on all platforms, just pros to my cons. And I can't wait. I just can't wait. Like, I literally cannot wait. Like, it's a lot of things I've been working on, but, Diesel knows me personally. I'm the type of person, like, I really have had to learn to just get it done and put it out. Just get it done and let it talk for itself. Let that be the reason why you are, talking your shit like you talking. So music is gonna come out. I'm happy to be back with that. And definitely I'm gonna give y'all a show, but I can't tell you when. But I promise, I'm telling you, 2025 is gonna be one fun year.
Yeah, on all fronts, and we're gonna have that stuff. As far as music goes, we're gonna have it coming out on all fronts. You know what I'm saying? You got Vibes and Highs coming soon too. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice little year, and I feel like we leaving this year with some good consistency. Like I said, originally when I started the Doja Room a couple of years ago, you know what I'm saying? This was just for me to come in here, talk my shit whenever I feel like it. I never promised y'all niggas any real consistency or some shit like that, because it was just a side gig.
And
And
you've
you
been
know what I'm saying?
consistent, friend. I watched. You've been
Yeah,
consistent.
yeah, we got to apply pressure. So that's been not only do I want to, you know what I'm saying, my inner circle, but for the listeners and everybody too, we want to go out of the year with the consistent energy, so we can begin the year with the consistent energy. So if you want to go into 2025 and really, you know what I'm saying, on some, you know what I'm saying, on some new shit, and on some a different energy, on a different wave, then you know what I'm saying, it's the perfect time to start. Niggas should have started when that fourth quarter really started. But I mean, you know what I'm saying, it's the perfect time to lock in. It's the perfect time to just do what you got to do to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that the entire 2025 is a straight year consistency. So like I said, when I first started this, it wasn't to, you know what I'm saying, be consistent. It was just for me to just come vent when I needed to, you know what I'm saying, get my thoughts out. But it's starting to bubble up into something a little bit more.
Exactly.
And yeah, and I definitely appreciate y'all for locking in. So it's turning into something that's being a little bit more consistent. I've been giving, like I said, last episode, be giving y'all videos every week, as far as I can have, as long as I can help it. You know what I'm saying? As long as we ain't having no technical difficulties or weird shit going on here, I'm gonna keep on dropping episodes for y'all every week, multiple times a week, as I've been doing. And yeah, y'all keep on running them numbers up, because we love to see it. We love to see it. Like to see the engagement.
For sure.
Yeah. So and I'm proud of where things is going. So we want to continue. So road to 100 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We just starting out. So I'm glad that we're producing what we producing, and everybody is fucking with it. Follow us on Firstborn Media. Y'all can follow the Doja Room on anywhere that you listen to podcasts and shit like that. And yeah, we're gonna be here giving y'all, like I said, this consistency throughout the year, and then hopefully all throughout the whole 2025. Yeah, we're gonna be straight applying
Gotta
pressure
get straight
as
to
far
it.
as it
Yeah,
goes.
it's
You know
like
what I'm saying?
you guys have no choice but to now just see us everywhere. That's
I
just
think
it.
we've been at it for if I'm not mistaken, I think we have been at it on the channel here for, I
No,
mean, the
but I
people
have to
that,
give you that credit. I think being around you, and not just physically, but just being around you and having a person like you in my life period, I think, it's also made me become more of a believer, like, oh, you can do this thing, you can be consistent in it, you can, just go out there and just do it. And I think that for you guys, if anybody who is getting into media in any sort of way, bring the right people around you, have the right people around you, because those are the people that's going to motivate you. And that's all I can say from there. If it wasn't, like, I'm telling you straight, this is a heart-to-heart moment. He's the one who got me, like, really, like, okay, you can actually do this. Like, it's okay to go
hey,
do
got
this.
locked
Like,
in.
you're good, you could do this, and make sure, if you are really trying to go into that field, put the same people that's around, like the people that want the same goals, that have the same visions, that want to go into the same field. Stop hanging around people that ain't trying to do what you want to do, or whatever the case is. Like, really take this message and lock in with the right people.
Facts. And that's a perfect way to leave it. Yeah, I've been in the motherfucking Doja Room. To all my stoners, hippies, hip hop enthusiasts, we thank y'all niggas for coming through. Follow us on all platforms and get locked in with us until next episode. I'm sure there's gonna be more updates and more chaos going on. So yeah, I'm gonna be here with you all day to to get right back to it. So it's your boy Dope Boy Diesel, and I am out.
Yeah. Hey, this that special sauce. Spill that drip, I wipe it off. $1 million worth of game. Can't feel that I